Hold on to your seats because we're about to board a journey through a story that sounds like a high-octane spy novel. Yet it unfolded across the thousands of miles of track connecting Karachi and Lahore. Imagine this. The year is 1990, a bustling train station, the smell of diesel, and the rhythmic clatter of the Karachi-Lahore Express. To millions of passengers, it was just a commute. But hidden within the very steel of the train was an empire of ice. We're talking about the infamous 1990 Diamond Smuggling Ring, a criminal operation so audacious, so utterly invisible. It turned Pakistan's busiest rail line into a private highway for a billion-rupee fortune. This wasn't a heist. It was a ghost empire, hiding in plain sight, moving a king's ransom under the noses of everyone. But why, you might ask, would a simple train journey garner such widespread fascination? Because this wasn't a crime of violence. It was a crime of brilliant logistics. For years, the smuggling ring treated the Karachi-Lahore Express like a personal moving vault. They sat in first-class cabins, sipping tea while millions in raw diamonds were stitched into the upholstery, hidden in modified food trays, or even welded into the train's own framework. Day after day, the Diamond Express moved across the country. It was a masterpiece of criminal patience, turning a public service into a secret pipeline that connected the ports of Karachi to the elite gem markets of the north. Then, just like a scene from a vintage thriller, the swagger of the perpetrators became their undoing. While the police were busy looking for bank robbers, these smugglers were playing a much deeper game. They used mules posing as ordinary families, a mother, a father, a child, carrying a bag of toys that actually held diamonds. It was a performance of domestic bliss that left customs officials and railway police utterly fooled for nearly a decade. They knew exactly which stations were blind and which officials could be bought with a single sparkling stone. But then, just like a twist in a noir film, a single microscopic error delivered the ultimate breakthrough. As investigators began to notice an unusual pattern of regular passengers who never seemed to reach their destination. Piece by piece, the secret compartments were ripped open. Shot by agonizing shot, the scale of the empire was laid bare. We saw the stealthy handoffs on crowded platforms and the surgical precision of the hidden caches. The sheer volume of wealth that had been rolling across the Punjab plains unnoticed. This was a revelation. Now you might be thinking, diamonds on a train? Really? All this fuss for a few stones? The 1990 diamond smuggling empire served as a blinding spotlight, illuminating the gaping holes in a national infrastructure. It ripped the curtain back on a disturbing reality, that if an empire can be built on the back of a passenger train, nothing is truly secure. It wasn't just about the monetary value. It was the audacious breach of public trust. The Diamond Express wasn't just a smuggling ring. It was a cultural phenomenon that briefly eclipsed all other news, proving that sometimes the most extraordinary empires are the ones hiding right beneath your feet.